Hi, I'm Mike D'Anzaleo, President and CEO of No Maintenance Decks. After almost 30 years in the decking and railing industry, I've witnessed firsthand the evolution from Douglas fir and pressure-treated decking through composites and PVC to the capped composites that we have today. The business climate in the United States has also changed, and I was unsure on how to present these products to the public. My business coach from the Tony Robbins Company suggested that I have an independent research company look at the decking and railing industry. The results are interesting and very informative.
The name of the study is called The Top 5 Challenges Homeowners Face Making Home Improvements. This study was done by Empire Research Group and of course sponsored by No Maintenance Decks. Why did No Maintenance Deck commission this study? Well, we work with homeowners every day, so we're familiar with the top challenges they face renovating and maintaining their homes, building attractive features, and to increase the value and enjoyability of these homes. We also understand that homeowners want superior products and quality at a better price, and they just don't know who to trust. So we hired an independent research group to investigate these issues and identify the successful solutions, and we are pleased to share this study with you today. Now, the areas covered are trends in home improvements that every homeowner should know, challenges that threaten your ability to upgrade your home, steps that will result in an increased value, home trends. Americans are staying in their homes. The Census Bureau reported that fewer Americans moved during 2010 than any other time over the past 10 years. They're calling this cocooning due to strained budgets, due to higher prices for basic commodities that are driving people back in their homes. 72% believe my home is my castle and are spending more time at home, where 43% are spending to feather their nest, with home entertainment topping the list. This slide is just telling us that there's a large amount of oversupply in the market for homes. This slide's telling us that even though the home values haven't been great, it's still a good investment to own your home. This slide states that even though the house prices are down from '06, they're still higher than they were in 2000. This one tells us that by adding livable space to our home, it increases the value of our home. Projects that add square footage generally add value in increasing the price of the house. That's why adding a deck, even though it's outside, adds value by adding livable space to the house. A 10% increase in the floor space will add an average of 5% to the value of your home. Plus, the floor space doesn't have to be inside the house. So decks, for example, adds floor space and will increase the value of the home. In summary, people are staying in their homes longer. Unfortunately, home values are down, and there are many unsold homes on the market, yet owning a home is still a good investment and typically a family's largest asset. Many people don't know where to begin when it comes to deciding whether to upgrade, maintain, or make home improvements, and which will actually increase the value of their home. Challenge number 1, the declining home values. This slide talks about why homes are foreclosed upon. Challenge number 2, failing to make home improvements and not having a plan. Avoid making errors in home renovation. Homeowners make serious errors in deciding home renovation and maintenance projects. Some of the errors include starting a new project before maintaining or upgrading existing home conditions, failing to put together a plan, forgetting to consider seasonal changes in the weather which could halt the project, for example snow or ice, or hiring an unlicensed and uninsured contractor because his or her price was low, and failing to communicate with the contractor properly. Challenge number 3, failing to upgrade dangerous conditions on the premises. One of the most common dangerous conditions at a home is an old or improperly maintained deck. According to the North American Deck and Rail Association, nearly 85% of homes in the United States have a deck. Of these 40 million decks in the U.S., half are unsafe. Unfortunately, injuries on these decks are increasing at a rate of 21% per year. In many cases, the falling decks were built incorrectly, not properly maintained, or were beyond their lifespan of approximately 10 to 15 years. 900 injuries and rising. Between 2000 and 2010, there were at least 900 injuries and 30 deaths reported as a direct result of deck collapses, and more than 75% of the people on the deck when it collapsed were injured or killed. If a contractor fails to build the deck correctly, they're responsible, but ultimately the owner's responsible for everything that happens on their property. Deck collapses have numerous causes. Common causes of deck collapses: rotted wood, corroded hardware, missing or weak connections, excessive weight, poor manufacturing, or failure to meet certain standards of safety. Corrosion can severely damage a deck. Chlorides, or salts, are probably the single biggest catalyst of corrosion. The distance airborne salt is carried can vary significantly with local wind patterns. Generally, coastal locations within 5 to 10 miles of saltwater are considered a risk for chloride-related corrosion, and sites within 300 feet of a highway are going to have high rates. Challenge number 4, not investing in the proper materials for the renovation. Don't purchase the wrong materials. A recent survey found that 73% of people doing home renovations overspent on materials and or purchased the wrong materials or the wrong amount of materials for the job. Sometimes these materials were not returnable or refundable. The survey also found that 10% of renovations started would never finish because the homeowner purchased the wrong material. Challenge number 5, buying materials from the wrong vendor. Contractors don't necessarily have your best interest as their priority. When you hire a contractor to work on your home, he or she will often be responsible for bringing materials and supplies to the job site according to your preferences. While contractors may get slightly reduced pricing on a lot of building materials, they not always pass those savings on to you. So don't be afraid of buying the materials from your own supplier. Can you trust the contractor to use quality materials? Unreliable contractors and suppliers are the #1 complaint year after year. Consumers' top complaints about home improvement contractors were project abandonment, deposit disputes, confusion about the quality and price of the materials that they're using, and permit issues. Look for specialty stores. Try to find specialty stores that sell the materials instead of buying from a big box store. The home improvement stores don't have the space to store a lot of special items or even a variety of items in the same category. If you're looking for decking, for example, Home Depot and Lowe's are going to stock a minimal amount of decking, and in what they stock is not at the high end. Another big complaint against contractors has been that they often shortchange the homeowner on materials because they are trying to make more money on the project. The Attorney General's office suggests that the homeowner try to buy the materials themselves, thus ensuring that they buy good products and that they know what they are getting. As we've seen, homeowners are facing numerous challenges when it comes to deciding what will add value to their home and or what improvements to make that will add to the enjoyment of their environment. Planning is a big issue, as is safety, and the quality of materials and where to get them can be a difficult decision. There are some steps and strategies that homeowners can take in order to resolve these challenges facing the trends with ease. Strategy 1. Invest in yourself, invest in your home. Now, which home improvements will people be doing in 2011? The National Association of Remodeling Industry conducted an exclusive poll of the top builders and developers to discover 2011's top trends in home remodeling. The top 4 are remodel your bathroom, must-do remodeling project, warming up the house, and getting decked out. What's the return on investment of various home improvement projects? The National Association of Home Builders, Remodeling Magazine, and Consumer Reports say that deck additions are #1, vinyl siding, minor kitchen remodel, and window replacements follow up from there. With deck additions, have a 83% return on your investment. Strategy number 2, add a deck to your home, but make sure that it is safe. Getting a good bang for your buck. Decks are now in 85% of all homes in the U.S. A deck adds a lot of extra space to your home at a relatively low price compared to enclosed areas of your home. Also, a deck takes a chunk of wear and tear outdoors that would normally take place inside your home. The value of a well-designed and built deck is not only in the deck itself, but how the deck enhances the rest of the home. First and foremost, make sure your deck is safe. Contact us at No Maintenance Decks and we'll send you a deck safety checklist. Decks are constructed with hangers, brackets, and other metal fasteners, bolts, and metal items. Fasteners and other metal parts will succumb to the corrosive elements and can, over time, cause the collapse of the deck. The only materials that don't corrode are gold, platinum, and palladium. Stainless steel hardware is a good alternative and will add 3 to 4% of the cost. Now, most hardware at big box stores are not for exterior use. The top photo was taken of a deck that collapsed because the builder saved 50 cents each on joist hangers that weren't recommended for exterior use. The lower photo was taken by myself, and after it was inspected, the deck was replaced before anyone was injured. Strategy number 3, empower yourself by learning about quality products. Consumer Reports is saying that about 80% of homeowners who install decks use real wood, but unfortunately they spend hours and hours trying to keep them looking good, and that's a downhill battle. The latest tests from Consumer Reports show that synthetic planks can offer lasting good looks with less upkeep. Composites, which blend ground-up wood and plastic, are chipping away fastest at wood's popularity, and even more recently, PVC boards are gaining ground. Now, composites eliminate the refinishing that most would require every 2 to 3 years. America's decking market appears to be splitting between high-priced synthetics and low-priced treated wood products. Makers of non-wood decking will, within a few years, stop producing products consisting solely of wood-plastic composite. Instead, all synthetics products will be either PVC goods or will be composites that have been capped or bordered with a PVC-like substance. Strategy number 4, price versus quality. Purchase the right materials for your successful renovation. The Home Remodeling Association will tell you that the number one thing you can do to achieve a successful remodeling project is to purchase the right materials for application. Unfortunately, with so many products on the market today and the tendency for many to want to get the best deal, deciding which products to use can be very difficult. NARI suggests that you go to a product specialist in your category and let them help you. What's more important, price or quality? Quality means safety, and you can't put a price on that. Quality means greater value, and this is important for the continued value of your home. Higher quality products will give you a quantum leap in performance, longer life, and less upkeep, as opposed to the mid-priced wood plastic composites and wood only. The average general building supply company will never carry the top alternative decking brands. It's just too expensive for them. Lumberyards don't have the expertise to really help you determine what you need. You can't get the best products from the lumberyards or the big box stores. Lumberyards and big box stores don't have the decking expertise, so they won't be able to give you the best advice on quality. A lumberyard will match a decking specialty store price for decking, but can never match the price for railing and trim. They just don't buy it right. So quote the complete job and not just the decking. Strategy 5, choosing the right vendor. This report suggests that if you're going to build a deck, whether you hire a contractor or you do it yourself, the smart move is to buy the materials yourself. You'll get the best products at the best price if you choose a vendor who fully educates their clients, offers top quality products at an affordable price, has years of experience selling only deck and rail materials, provides a warranty. A general building supply company like Home Depot or Lowe's sells everything from 2x4s and plywood to insulation and roofing. There is no way that a sales consultant for them could ever know what a deck specialist and professional would ever know about decking. No Maintenance Deck sells a variety of products and will help educate you on their effectiveness, durability, function, and price. For example, Trex and TimberTech have 34% and 14% of the U.S. sales respectively. The Long Island numbers for these brands are even higher. The reason is that the proximity to the ocean and the harsh climate, Long Islanders know not to use low-grade wood composites like Veranda, Choice Deck, and Evergreen. The minimal difference in cost and the much higher performance of capped wood plastic composites and PVCs account for the higher sales with decking products in these categories. Because No Maintenance Deck stocks these products, they will always have them available if you or your contractor makes an error in estimating. The owner of No Maintenance Decks has been a deck builder for over 25 years. There is nobody selling decking materials in the tri-state area that has much nuts and bolts experience. No Maintenance Deck says, come in with a picture of your backyard and we'll help you figure out how to do it and explain in detail what materials you'll need.
Thanks for watching this presentation. If you're in the market to enhance your lifestyle with the best in decking and railing, please call or visit our showroom. Our decking specialists can help with design, plans, materials, and difficult to find products. We carry the highest quality alternative decking and railing products from industry leaders Trex, TimberTech, and AZEK. You can also check out my video podcast and blog. It's called Decked Out with Mike. I share ideas, innovation, product reviews, and show you what the impact of a beautiful deck can have on your home and lifestyle. Have a great day and happy decking.